We are live. 7
No
o'clock on
countdown?
the dot.
No countdown.
How are you this evening, Mr. TJ?
I'm good. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Hmm.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Turn my
I
mic up.
just got the YouTube notification. We're live, so we should start seeing some people float in. Oh, you put your froze on.
Uh-oh.
There it goes. You froze on me for a second.
Are we expecting Brisket Daddy?
Maybe. He's supposed to have a meeting, so he's probably going to be late. It's not going to be a super duper long live. I got a hard cutoff time at 8 o'clock.
I don't expect you to be doing one next weekend.
Oh, Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Good to have you in here. Starting to get some people trickle in. Love to see it. Hope everybody's had a great week. I know TJ's been upgrading some equipment back there.
Yeah, it'll be like a month before I can actually use it.
Smokey IT, what's up, brother? Welcome to the live. So what you got back there? Tell the people what you ended up getting, TJ.
Oh, what you call it? I went from the 5-pound manual stuffer to a 30-pound power stuffer with a foot pedal.
Okay.
Quite excited about it. Unfortunately, I have Mardi Gras starting up this weekend coming, so there'll be no time to do anything for a few weeks.
So that thing's gonna allow you to crank out a lot of sausage much quicker.
Yeah, when I did that large batch of about 40 pounds, it was time consuming because using the 5-pound takes a while to do.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine that to be much easier. I actually have a 25-pound power mixer that'll attach to that grinder. It was supposed to have already been here, but FedEx is in my opinion, a horrible delivery service. I'm not a fan of them. And I'm still waiting on it. We still haven't. Right now, I think it's sitting in Mississippi, so it'll probably be here next day or so.
Gotcha. What's up, Rad? How are you, man? You guys getting killed up there with the snow? It's a wealthy life. What's up, man? It has been a while. Happy to see you on the channel, man. Happy to see you on the channel. The business is good. It's pivoted a bit, but it's good. It's good. Can't complain. So, guys, today's going to be a pretty laid-back live. We're going to open it up for Q&A pretty early. But as more people are trickling in here and as questions are getting in here and people are getting in the chat, interacting and whatnot, any topics you guys want to discuss, we'll open it up for that. But one of the things I definitely want to talk about, TJ, is I don't know if you read Daniel Vaughn's latest article that I put in the school group a couple days ago, but man, just sitting down with a lot of Texas barbecue joints that ended up closing at the end of the year or beginning of this year. It's kind of crazy. Some names that have been in the game for a long time, some top 50 places, and it's just crazy out there in the barbecue world. It's just insane, and to kind of see a guy like that go out and interview these guys who are shutting down their joints, just kind of crazy, man.
Yeah, I read the article after you sent it. I read it. It was definitely a good read. It's an eye opener on a lot of stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's one of them. They posted they were closing. It was going to be the last day of service, and then everybody came. It's like, come on now. Rad said they got 20 inches of snow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm good on that.
It'd be shut down. we would be shut down with that. We can't function in snow or ice.
No, not even a little bit. It's a Wealthy Life said I've been coming out to Dallas a bit. They take us to this place, Hard Eight, every time. Hard Eight. It's pretty good, man. I'm gonna look them up right now. Hard Eight Barbecue. Let's see. You ever heard of Hard Eight?
No.
Da-da.
Dallas is 10 hours from me. You think I'm going to worry about Dallas?
Looks all right. Don't look too shabby. It's pretty good. They got a lot of locations. We got 5 locations.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Rad said, I got to get off and get ready for bed. I'll catch the replay in the morning. Okay. All right, man.
Oh, wow.
I know how it is. I know how it is. It's Sunday night. Sunday night. I got to get up early myself, so I feel you. I feel you. So TJ, what's the deal? What's the update? When are you gonna be cranking out them sausages? Couple weeks?
I probably won't. No, it was probably going to be like a month, because even when we have the wind down from Mardi Gras, we have a second line the exact weekend after, and then I work every other weekend, so it'll of course I have to work on a weekend I'm off. That kills it. But no, I'm gonna try and do a batch as soon as I can. I might be able to do it that weekend, but just not smoke it. I'm not sure. It all depends how long it takes and what I end up doing. But I do plan on trying to do more. It's really, I'm gonna start doing stuff after Mardi Gras anyway. Try and hit the farmers market. Need to get things lined up to get labels made, because you have to be able to have an ingredients list when you sell them as like pre-cooked.
Right. Okay.
But I'm excited. Like when I tried it on with the wood pedal, and it's like I could hear the motor running, but it wasn't moving. I was like, oh wait, let me turn that. Even turning the speed all the way up, it's very slow going, but I'm sure when it's pushing it out, it's gonna come out faster.
Right.
That was just me trying to turn it on and make sure everything worked. So, but I'll be excited about getting the mixer that attaches to the grinder, 25-pound one. Because I didn't even know the 25-pound one existed. I was looking at the 50 and kind of ran across the 25. The 25 fits on every grinder except the 1.5 horsepower grinder. That's the one that the 50 attaches to. The 50 only attaches to that one. The 25 attaches to all the other ones. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. But I am excited for that to come in.
Good. Well, I was talking to Diane, the landlord for the restaurant space, and she was like, "Have you got anybody who's interested in buying the smoker?" I was like, "No." I decided I'm gonna keep.
Oh yeah,
because I hadn't told her yet. I was like, "No, I'm gonna keep it and put it on a trailer and do caterings and stuff." She was like, "Oh, that's really good." Da, da, da. She was like, "I've got a whole freezer full of ribs." And so I think I'm gonna do a cook. Maybe this upcoming week I might do a cook later in the week, maybe a Thursday, Friday type of deal. And she's gonna.
Did you move it out of the smoke shack, or
no, that's where it's at.
Oh, it's still there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still there. So probably gonna do a cook for them, and I'm gonna throw a brisket on for myself too. Maybe this upcoming week. We'll see. I'd like to wait until it gets a little bit warmer, to be honest. That would be nice, but
why?
Well, we're coming up
Step out of
on
fire.
next week. Yeah, I mean the lows are still kind of low, but we're in the 70s at some point next week. So at the end,
I'm gonna tell you, dude. When you fire that thing up, have some hamburger patties. I use that first rack.
Yeah.
And right by the firebox, throw some hamburger patties up there, even if it's frozen. Doesn't matter, frozen or man, they cook them phenomenal.
Okay.
Salt,
Okay.
pepper them suckers. Doesn't take long. I fired it up earlier when I got home from work. Did that and I did some sausage. I wrapped that frozen. I took it frozen, wrapped it in foil, tossed it in there to just so it defrost, and then opened the foil up and let it cook out real quick. Didn't take long,
Yeah.
and I just knew that I was gonna run it hot anyway, so I put a bunch of firewood in it in the box.
That's probably what I'll do because, like I said, she's gonna bring a bunch of ribs, bunch of slabs of ribs for me to throw on there. And she said she was like, "I'm gonna go buy a brisket." I was like, "Okay, I'm definitely gonna buy a brisket as well." So we'll probably throw some
Tell her
ribs.
don't buy it from Sam's.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna buy it for. I'm gonna just tell her, "Hey, this is how much it is. I'm already buying one. Let me buy it for you." Last thing I need is one of those crappy Walmart briskets on my smoker.
So, dude,
What's up,
I
tailgate?
kind of meant I talked to you before about so like what I've been doing is I'm taking the wood that's already burning or
Hmm.
it's kind of turning charcoal and I'm putting it in my metal pan and putting the lid on it and letting it smoke it at like cook itself out to where it just turns it into charcoal. I'm repurposing the charcoal instead of letting it burn to ash and just cleaning the ash out.
Right.
And it's working out real well. I had a bunch of firewood on there earlier when I was already done with the cook. And once I could break it up into charcoal that fits in the thing, I just put it in there and it smoldered it out. Like I think it actually burned it down. I'll know tomorrow when I look at it if it's all charcoal or not.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it makes it easier just using that instead of buying charcoal.
Right. Right. And you get more than one use out of it. That's always good.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys, in the chat? We got nine people, 8, 9 people in here. What you guys been up to? Let us know what you've been cooking up. How's your barbecue business going? What's new? And any questions that you have. Yeah, it's a wealthy life. I looked them up. It looks like they got a pretty good thing going. They got 5 locations, pretty much in the Dallas Fort Worth area for the most part, and look pretty good. Look pretty good. Looks like they got a lot of menu options too. So next time I'm in the area, I might have to check it out. We'll see. There's a lot of competition in that area.
Yeah, that article had what, 3 or 4 places that were closing down.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
think Moons was trying to, or Blue Moons was trying to stay open. They put it out that they were having, like they called out people and they came out, but about is it going to be sustainable or not?
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what kills me is like they had, these places had to make a post like that to get people to come out, and typically that doesn't last forever. It only lasts a couple of weeks, and then kind of dies out. It's a wealthy life said if I ever get to Houston, I'll be looking at your place. Yeah, man, we closed it. I know you've been gone for a while. We closed it right before Christmas. We closed the brick and mortar. I'm going to be moving to doing kind of caterings and mobile vending, festivals, fairs, events, things like that. It's just a slow location, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the plan. Unless we get a somebody comes in with some money and a big, nice, fancy location and wants to partner with me. Tailgate said, "Can you post the article?" Yes, I will. Give me a second. Let me find it. I sent it to. Yeah, let me pull it up. Let
What's
me.
up, Eli?
What's that?
Hopes.
Oh yeah, I see. What's up, Hope's Barbecue? Da, 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 da. Yeah, give me a sec. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna get this thing in the chat so y'all can see the article. Mm-mm-mm. All right.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. The price of brisket's just not going to go down anytime soon, if it ever even does.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's not, and that's why you're seeing people try to be a lot more creative with other proteins and whatnot. But at the end of the day, people still want the brisket.
Yeah, look at this dude.
Let's see. Who we got here? Hold on. Let me catch up on these comments. All right. Tailgate, threw the link in the chat, so you should be able to copy and paste that link. And I'm going to actually show the article part of it here in a second as well. To Wealthy Life said, better to pivot early than drag on a business not moving. Yes, for sure. For sure. I want to be able to do it on my own terms and not be forced to do anything. Jurassic. Brisket Daddy said, can't wait to join in. Yeah, man. Where you at, dog? Where you at? We're not going to be on all night waiting for you, neither. I got to wake up early tomorrow, so we're going to get to it. Tailgate said it's been a few places here that closed as well. I'm starting to wonder if it's beef prices or too many barbecue locations. Well, it's not just, good point. It's not just beef prices. Part of it is that there are a lot of different barbecue restaurants in Texas, pretty much everywhere. So it's a very saturated market. There's only so much business to go around. And when you have so many options, people are really only wanting to go to either the places that are the closest to them or the best of the best. So, that's kind of limits a lot of places, right? Because some people are like, you have a great barbecue restaurant and it might be 20 minutes from their house, which isn't very far. But if they've got 5 other options closer than you, then that's 5 other places that they're probably going to go to before they even think about coming to your place. And if they happen to like one of those 5, then they're going to frequent that place probably at least for a while. And then, they might never get to your barbecue restaurant because there's just so many places. But it's between, food costs, brisket costs, the saturation of barbecue places, the polarization of the top places, that everybody wants to just storm those and not try out the other guys, but also just the restaurant business in general in 2025, 2026. It's always been a tough business, but it's even tougher now, especially with people's budgets. People can't eat out the way they used to. It's a
That
different world.
that was addressed in the article, saying people that will come in and get a 2-meat plate are now coming in and splitting a 2-meat plate, and people that were coming in every other week or every week are now coming once a month. It was definitely an interesting read.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that in our restaurant where, when we first opened, people were ordering quite a bit of food and everything, and then, we started seeing, just like the article said, and like you mentioned, a couple would come in and they would get a plate that's meant for one person and split it. And it's just tough to, you try to price your plates and your combo meals and things like that appropriately, but still, if people don't want to spend the money, they're gonna find a way to not do it, right? They're gonna split the plate instead of ordering, right?
Yeah.
Let me see here. So I'm not going to go through the whole article, but I did want to show just kind of the main headline here. Higher costs and fewer customers are killing Texas barbecue joints. I talked to 7 restaurant owners about why they decided to close in the last few months or two, and 2 who are desperately trying to hold on and make it through 2026. So some of these places, they were extremely popular. We got Brett's Barbecue Shop in Katy, closing. That they were on top 50 list. Let's see if it'll let me read the rest of the article or not. I'm not signed in or anything. No, I'm not signed in. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. But you guys should be able to. I was able to access it on my phone. I'm not sure why it's not letting me do it here. But there was
Signed in on it.
Yeah, there was tons of these, well-known places. These weren't just like your run-of-the-mill, you know, barbecue restaurants. A lot of them were very well known, highly acclaimed, and they had to close down just like I did. So it's just crazy. It's
Well,
just
think about it. Think about these places that have been going for 20 plus years and like they're counting on the local versus the ones traveling to them that current the Texas list and YouTube social medias have been bringing people, like people go from all over the world to go to Franklin barbecue. These other places have been there for a long time. I can't remember off the top of my head the one that has Tootsie there. I mean, you got to have it designed for your local people
snows. Yeah.
because they're the ones going to keep you in business over the long run
Mm-hmm.
until you become a tourist attraction.
Yep. Yeah, and that's a good point too. Is a lot of these places are surviving purely off of that tourist business. Obviously they do have their locals, they do have their regulars, but they wouldn't be surviving without that tourist attraction. Like, seems like every time I watch a video over the last 4 years since Goldie's got number one back in 2021, it seems like every time I watched a video from people at Goldie's, it was just a bunch of people from all across the world. I thought that was the wildest thing. People from Australia going there, people from all over the place.
Well, you opened up Ribbies. Like,
Yep.
I don't know. I wonder how that's doing.
Yeah. I'm following them on Instagram. I always see their posts. It's a cool idea. Fast food barbecue, fast food ribs. It's a very very
Yeah.
cool idea. It almost gives me a Raising Cane's for barbecue ribs type of vibe. Probably because the crinkle cut fries in the roll.
And the shipping container look.
Yeah.
Post barbecue, where are you getting your briskets at that price?
Yeah, that's pretty low, man. That's pretty low. But too, a lot of these guys aren't, some of them are getting choice like I was, but um, you know, at least the top players, they're all buying this Creekstone Farms and all this crazy $6 a pound price brisket. And if you're getting prime, then you're going to be paying, close to $6 a pound anyway. El Barrio Cookers, what's up, buddy? How you doing? What you got going on?
That's what a lot of them have been talking about is pivoting just from brisket to like focusing on other things. You see a lot of it is.
What we got here? Brisket Daddy Barbecue with the $20 super chat. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that,
We owe you money.
Nah, that's all love. He says, Sean, thank you for your commitment to the barbecue community and keeping us up to date with what's going on. I appreciate you, Greg. Thank you. Hopes said, used to get it from Benny Keith. Then I would use 1855 Farms. I got these from Sam's Club just to ask them for a case on the smaller side. Okay. Very nice. Greg, we missing you, buddy. We missing you on the live, dog. We missing you on the live. This man was out of town working his video production business, finished his gig, and popped up on the side of the road and sold some brisket sandwiches. Hustling. El Barrio said, getting things in order to order my new pit maker vault. Okay. All right. Did you, I know at one point I thought you were trying to sell that big old pit that you have. Did you end up selling it or you kept it? Yeah, maybe Thursday or Friday, teacher. I'll fire up the smoker. I gotta put a bunch of wood in the truck. I gotta transport some stuff back over there. I might fire that thing up. I might fire that thing up. But I'll probably reach out to her tomorrow so she can pull all them ribs out the freezer. Oh, Mario said I did sell my trailer. Okay, so you sold the trailer and you're gonna order a new pit maker vault. Okay.
What is a Pitmaker Vault?
You said what is it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull it up here. So pit maker makes, let's see, these Volt smokers.
Is it a cabinet smoker or?
Here you go, right here.
Oh, okay.
The most durable
Gas assist?
insulated barbecue smoker ever made, the BBQ Volt. I've seen a lot of competition guys use stuff like this.
Looks like a gas assist.
Yeah, it does. It does look like gas assist. Sheesh, that's a price tag right there. That is a price tag. Okay, 925 pounds, 525 wide, 22 inch deep, cooking grade.
Pull-outs, racks.
Okay, capacity, sheesh, okay. 15,
Really?
12 to 15 briskets, or 20 to 25 racks of ribs, 80 pounds of chicken, 4 to 6 turkeys. Okay. So let's see this gallery. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it definitely is a vertical smoker for sure.
Yeah, it looks like a direct heat though, huh? That bottom one?
No, I think your firebox at the bottom. You see the bottom there?
That's what I meant.
Separate
Yeah, if you
chamber?
go back to where the racks were out, it looked like racks was a different picture that had the rack coming out further down.
I'm going through these.
That red one
It's
right there.
it's a separate cook chamber, or it's a separate chamber for the firebox. But yeah, these have been. I've seen these a lot. These have become increasingly popular. Interesting. Okay. Well, congratulations. Can't wait to see what comes of that.
Did you see that cabinet smoker that Paul built?
Was it different than the one he's been doing?
Yeah, that's the one he just finished it up.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That thing looks like a beast.
Oh yeah. Looks heavy. What's up,
Yes,
Mo? How you doing? Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Happy Sunday. Hope all is well. You need to tell our mutual friend we need his live streams back. We need his videos back. You need to hit him up. Let him know. Brisket Daddy said I was told that cabinet smokers are not good for brisket cooks. What's your thoughts on that?
It depends on the pit master.
I don't know what the results are in these volts. Like I said, I've seen a lot of competition guys use these pit maker volts, and a lot of people swear by them and they say they cook very well. So I'm not speaking about this one in particular, but typically speaking, the vertical smokers, like TJ said, most of the ones that are built, at least the backyard ones, are really almost direct heat cookers for the most part. That just because that heat is all coming from the bottom, and for proteins that you're not going to be cooking for a long period of time, it's not typically that big of an issue. But when you're cooking brisket for 10 to 12, 13, 14 hours, with all that heat hitting the bottom, that can become a problem. Even if it's a completely separate chamber, all of that heat is just going and rising straight up into the bottoms of your brisket. And that's the issue that we see. That's why I like the standard propane tank offset smoker for briskets, just because when that heat rises up in the firebox and it comes across, right, the heat rises up, The meat never sees the fire because that firebox is lower than the propane tank, right? And you got that big sidewall plus the deflector plate. And so that heat rises up, that hot air comes through the propane tank, and then it does that circling, that whirling throughout it, and really does a nice little convection oven type effect. And you're getting that heat all the way around dispensed throughout the whole tank, rather than on something like just a traditional vertical. That firebox, that heat's rising, and it's just going straight up into your meat and out of the pit. There's nowhere else for it to go.
I'll tell you right now, like on the PRM, it's anywhere from a 30 to 60-degree temperature from the middle rack to the top rack. Like that's like why I said I put burgers on the rack,
Yep.
close to the firebox, but even not even right by the firebox. It was actually to the left side, away from the firebox on that top rack, but the first one by it, just the burgers. And once it got the temperature, I mean, it's almost grilling it with a little bit of smoke.
Yeah. Like I said, drippings on lower briskets are a problem also in Kamloops. Yeah, for sure. Can be.
And again, it depends on the cooker, because some people don't care about the drippings. It doesn't bother them. But I don't like it because it washes the bark off, in my opinion. But I've seen other people, they don't even care about a crazy bark. I like to have the bark.
Yep. For sure. So El Barrio, you said you're getting ready to order this thing. When are you getting it? Tell us a little bit more about the thing, man. Why'd you end up wanting to go with the Volt?
See, think about it. It's about what you're going to use it for. So that cabinet smoker that Paul made is a cool one, but for me or you, it's not going to be what we would need it for.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't
I
have.
want to see him build a pig cooker.
Yeah. Do some whole hog. I sent Greg a picture of someone cooking a whole hog. I don't know if it was today or if it was yesterday. These at Pinkerton's, their new location. They were doing a whole hog, I think. The bark on brisket is what customers want. Yep. You got it.
That's what someone that knows brisket knows about the bark. But like I said, I've seen individuals that they don't care about cooking a bark onto it at all. They're just trying to pump them out. So the bark definitely, if you know what you're looking for, and you're not going to Dickies or Bucky's, I mean, if you know what you're looking for, then you can appreciate a good bark.
For sure.
If you think you're just getting general stuff, I mean, people don't care.
So I got a question for you, TJ. When are we going to get a Zoomies barbecue boudin sausage link?
I'm not interested in making it. The demand hasn't been there. I had to build a demand on what I have now, as opposed to anything else. I'm not that creative. I know how to make things my own.
Yeah.
Like I'll take a recipe, do it that way, and then make it my own. But I'm not that creative. I'm too analytic. I can see something and replicate, but it's hard for me to just think it up.
Create it from scratch.
Yeah.
I got you. What else we got tonight, gentlemen? What else is going on? What's new? What questions do we have? How can we help? Also, while you guys are thinking about those, if you guys are not a part of the school, got a promotion going on right now. Barbecue Profit Blueprint School. You get a 7-day free trial as of right now. Anybody who signs up gets a 7-day free trial. So definitely, if you've been thinking about checking it out, now's the time to check it out. And The membership cost was reduced as well. If you're already a part of the school and you're at the higher price point, reach out to me directly, send me a DM, and I'll get you on the lower monthly price point. But if you're new and you just want to come check it out, like I said, now's the time to do so, because you get a 7-day free trial. So come check it out for 7 days. If you don't like it, bounce. If you do, we'd love to have you in the group. I'm going to drop the link there. But the school, basically, we have barbecue master classes in there. One of our best master classes, Zumi's Barbecue, TJ, he did a sausage master class, made everything from scratch, showing you guys the process from A to Z on how to make your own sausage. And it's very straightforward as far as how TJ set it up. So if you have no idea what you're doing with making sausage, you can go in to the school, watch that classroom, and once you're finished with it, you should have the confidence to be able to make your own sausage from scratch. We have the barbecue pop-up mastery course, so you can learn how I was able to successfully start my barbecue pop-up business. There's tons of courses in there, and we've got a thriving community of people who are always in there posting their wins, posting what what they have going on, posting their questions throughout the week. It's basically the Facebook for barbecue enthusiasts. So, like I said, you got nothing to lose by checking it out. So go do so. Like I said, 7-day free trial. Check it out. And you get to talk with a bunch of bald guys who like barbecue. So there you go.
I did try cooking like half chickens on it. Tasted phenomenal. I didn't even brine a chicken. I just salted it, seasoned it up. The only thing I have to do is perfect the skin.
Just getting that like more crispy.
Yeah, it was a little chewy.
Put the things closer to the firebox, or crank up that temperature a bit.
Oh, I had the temp up. It got dark. I had the pictures in there. I think I put them on the school when I started and when I and I don't think that the temperature, because that was that what I did with the temperature was 55 degrees out, I think. I don't think that really was a problem, like, because it was 38 degrees. It was 42 degrees earlier when I cooked burgers and sausage. Wasn't an issue.
Johnny,
it's just a good smoker.
In the night before in the fridge.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. I'm gonna show you guys, because it's been a while since I gave you an inside sneak peek at the school here. But like I said, this is set up like a lot of your favorite social media platforms. You come in, you got the main community tab. First thing you see is a place for you to introduce yourself to the group. And then we got guys in here talking about the caterings that they just did, posting pictures and videos. We've got discussions, general discussions that we talk about, right? We've got people talking about brisket, okay? And their experiences with different cuts. We got TJ who upgraded his stuff or posted stuff in here. So literally, like, think about the Facebook for barbecue enthusiasts. We're talking about aluminum foil, talking about another successful cook. One of our members did cook some smoked salmon. Okay. So that is just kind of the main thing where you see people posting everywhere. And then you got the classroom where we have the barbecue pop-up mastery course. We've got the catering pro course, Zumi's Barbecues sausage masterclass. We do example cooks. So you got the classroom, tons of videos in here, okay, on everything you can think of. So definitely pop in here and check it out. Click the link and get your 7-day free trial.
And the community tab also allows you to, if you have a question to ask, to put it out to everybody in there. You're going to get responses back in a good, timely manner.
For sure. Now, John, exactly does salting the skin the night before do for you? Just dry it out a little bit more, I'm assuming?
It pulls the moisture out. I watched a guy at Black's do it on his, and kind of tried it his way, he didn't leave it overnight on there, which I've done that before when I've done like wings and I cook them in an air fryer to salt them the night before. Anything you could do to help dry it out is going to help you get a crispier one if you're not frying it. So I'll try that next time. They went on sale. They were like 99 cents a pound. It's like you can't beat a chicken at that price.
Right.
So I was like, I grabbed two of them. It's like, let me try it out. The chicken itself was good. So the video I watched from Blacks, he lifted the skin up on sides and like seasoned the inside of it too. So that allowed it actually to penetrate into the meat as opposed to brining it. It was very flavorful. Ended up just ripping it apart anyway and putting it on a bun, which I like doing. So it was good. It's just the skin was chewy. And again, I was still just first time I was doing that kind of meat on that smoker. Still learning it.
Right. I'm not even a big fan of the skin, like, to be honest. Usually the only time I'll even eat it is if I cooked it in my air fryer, because that gets it nice and crispy, right? But otherwise, typically, like if I'm grilling it or something, not really a big fan myself. 53 Craft said, "What's up? What's good, fellas? Hey, how you doing? How you doing?" And just like that, we just got somebody who jumped on. Congratulations. Thank you for joining the school. Glenn, we appreciate you. Appreciate you. Glad to have you in the school and excited to meet you in there. But just like that, get you a new member in the school. Come check it out. Brisket Daddy said, "Is Southwest Smokers and Grills a real company selling smokers?" So the question, or the answer to this question is I don't know, but they're a little sketch. My interactions with them have been a little sketchy. So that's actually a pretty good topic. There are a lot of companies, in quotation marks, a lot of companies, a lot of people on Facebook who are impersonating pit builders. And so whenever you see a pit builder, a name of a pit building company that you don't really know, you've never seen before, but they're selling smokers at very, very affordable rates, regardless if they have a nice fancy website, so on and so forth. Like Paul said on last weekend or 2 weekends ago's live, is you want to talk to these people on the phone, and then you want to go out to their facility and see what they're working with. You want to ask them for references to people who have bought their smokers in the past. That way you can kind of see their work, not only the quality, to make sure they're legit, because what a lot of things are happening on Facebook where people are stealing the photos of pits that people are building, and then they're posting them as Facebook Marketplace posts of them selling smokers. And then the next thing you're showing up to meet up with someone to buy a $6,000 smoker, and you got $6,000 cash, and you're getting robbed, right? Or they're asking you to put down half of a $6,000 smoker as a deposit, or $20,000 smoker as a deposit, and you're never going to get that money back, and you're never going to get your smoker. So, this company that Greg is talking about, supposedly they're here in Houston. They don't have a Houston phone number. Greg talked to him on the phone, didn't get a good vibe. I talked to him on the phone, didn't get a good vibe. Messaged back and forth and tried to set up an appointment to go visit their facility, and was given the runaround and told I needed to place an order first. Right. So that's a red flag. That's a red flag. When I was going to get a smoker from Paul at PRM Barbecue Co., he was like, "Yeah, no problem. When do you want to come by and check out, my shop and see some of my work?" And he never asked me for any money prior. He never asked me to place an order first or anything crazy like that. I went out there, checked out the facility, checked out the smokers. He actually gave me the names of people who had ordered smokers from him in the past, gave me their Instagrams to go message them and check it out, and so on and so forth. And there was no pressure to give any money or anything like that before I went out there. So, yeah, I think it's a little sketch. He's a little sketch. Tailgate, that was me. All right. Welcome, man. Welcome to the group, Tailgate. I know you're going to like it, brother. Looking forward to joining. He says, yes, happy to have you. And yeah, that smoker company does sound like a scam for sure.
Look, I'm gonna tell you that's a red flag right there when you don't have a local number. Like I understand people. I got coworkers that came from all over the United States and they work and they don't change their cell phone number. That's understandable. But if you're doing business, you need to have that local number. It doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't. And for them to not, that means they're running it. I dealt with a fraud case where they bought some equipment, heavy equipment in North America. I want to say West, I don't know, Minnesota or something like that. But they said they were out of New Orleans, and the place was actually, when researched, was in California. Like, so they're just scamming.
Yeah, and it just so happens their phone number area code is out of Gary, Indiana, which is like been known as the murder capital of the U.S. So they're probably scamming too.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we had reached out. There were some smokers on their website that they said that were in stock and available to purchase, and that's kind of sketch too, is because we know from talking to Paul so much that all of these pit builders in Texas, they're building them to order. They're typically they're not sitting on a bunch of inventory and a bunch of smokers that are ready to go. And what was sketch is like I'm seeing all these available smokers on the website, and the guy's like, "Well, when would you be available to buy?" And I said, I said, "If you have something I like in stock, I'm ready to buy today. When can I come by?" And he's like, "Oh, you have to order one." It's like, "Well, I got something in stock."
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely sketch. Definitely sketch.
Nah, yeah, that's just, and that's where they're getting these people because of the wait times, the lead times being long with a lot of places. They're just trying to jump on that market and demand like with the impatient people, and you're gonna get scammed. I mean, it's a lot of money up front. I had never wired money before, and it was definitely nerve wracking. And I was already on the phone with Paul, like, "You got it?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I got it." Okay, cool, because I was nervous as hell. I mean, it's one thing if I could enter the stuff in and run it through my phone, but I'm sending it through a bank, and it's like just never done that before. I guess that's adulting, like being an adult. You imagine back in the day? Like I pay all my bills with the phone, like everything.
Yeah, I paid for mine through Square. I think he said at the time he sent me like a Square invoice, and I paid through that. So just put on my card.
I guess I could have done that. It still was from my bank account. So
Right.
but then you got to pay he had to pay a fee. That was direct. There was no extra charge on that.
Very true. Very true.
Cost me $25 to wire. Well, that's worth it.
Yeah.
Still nerve wracking.
Where you at, Brisket Daddy? You gonna make it? You gonna make it? You got 11 minutes, Brisket Daddy, to make an appearance. you got 11 minutes to make an appearance, Brisket Daddy.
That man made it from when he was on vacation.
Well, guys, like I said earlier, now's kind of the time in the live coming up on an hour where we open up for Q&A. Anything you guys want to talk about, spam it in the chat, and we will do so. I know I talked to Eli earlier today for just over text message. Was interested in some equipment. Johnny said, what did Johnny say? Brisket mom, we told Brisket daddy to take the night off. That's funny.
He's probably trimming briskets right now.
No, he's got a meeting. He said he was in a meeting. He said there was a lot of broken English with the text on the website too. Yeah, that's a sign too.
How many red flags do you need? I mean, come on.
Mm.
Post
Yep.
barbecue, you still here? You got anything coming up? Hey, that's Sugar
Hey,
Shack.
what's going on? Sugar Shack Barbecue. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, man. I know you guys are rocking and rolling. What's the timeline to move into the new location? Sugar Shack. That's a whole nother adventure. Moving your whole restaurant into a whole nother location. That's an adventure in and of itself.
Ooh,
You said just close up shop for the day, May 1st. Oh, okay. Got a couple months. Got a couple months. Well, hopefully that new location's even does you guys even better than the current one. I'm assuming it's pretty close to the current location, and you'll probably keep the same regulars. I'm assuming. Greg. Sugar Shack said moving 1,000-gallon out should be fun. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be fun. Okay, there you go. Yeah, 2 miles.
that's not terrible.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. 53 said I took that road down to San Antonio to make sure the pit builder was who he said he was for the prices he sells at. Most definitely was legit. Good. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, 53 just bought a new smoker trailer, 500 on a trailer for a good price. For a good price. I think he said he paid. Let me see. 67. He paid 6,700 for a 500-gallon on a trailer. Pretty nice looking pit.
Yeah.
Pretty nice looking pit. For the space, that's a real good price. Real good price for who is the pit builder? Who built it? You never told me that, 53 Craft. Be curious to see who built that thing. Sugar Shack said, "How are things are good, man. Things are good. Just trying to navigate 2026. Everything that's happened in the last 30 days feels like it's already been a whole year. A lot of craziness just in the first month.
1 month down.
Oh yeah." Tailgate said, "Do you have any pop-ups planned as the weather gets warmer? I'm definitely gearing up. It's gonna be for me. It's gonna be more, when I can get the smoker over to PRM to be put on a trailer. Once it's on the trailer and everything, then I'll be open to doing stuff. But yeah, definitely. I'm not really mad about it right now because of the cold. So yeah, but hey, come this summer, I'm definitely going to make sure that it's ready to go so that I can do some events for sure. That price is super good for a 500 on a trailer. Yes, yeah, for sure. 53 Crafts said Jesse Custom Pits. Good dude. Jesse Custom Pits.
Where's that out of?
He said San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
Pits by JJ. I'm assuming that's what came up when I typed that in. Is that it? Pits by JJ? Is that what it is?
The man says Jesse's Custom Pits.
Yeah, I just typed it in, but huh.
Yeah, Florida's getting hit.
Sugar Shack. We had 25-degree wind chill. 14 is damn. Really? Is that bad in Florida right now?
It was snowing from what my wife was saying.
Well, I didn't know it was that bad at the moment. Wow. Oh yeah, 43 in Miami. They ain't seen that in a minute. Crazy. Yeah, man, it's 45 here. It's 45 here right now. And he's in 36 out. Wow. He's in Waco. Yeah, I believe that. I know that. I'm good. I'm good. I'll stay in Houston. Not envy of Waco. Says I pushed opening to next week. Yeah, it's probably best. Sugar Shack said the iguanas are falling out of the trees. I've heard that. I've heard that before.
It's 46 right now where I'm at.
Yeah. So you're right there where I'm at. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to gotta wake up, get out the house pretty early tomorrow. It's gonna be in the 30s when I leave. Ooh, it's brutal. Brutal.
No, thank you.
I gotta run tomorrow, TJ.
Ah,
You think it's too much to ask for an indoor heated track?
you better warm up ahead of time. Like do some stuff in that gym.
Yeah.
Just some warm ups. That's gonna be brutal. Oh, I couldn't imagine.
It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun.
That's why you got the early cutoff.
Yeah, man. Yep. So gotta drive into Houston and get that thing done. What else we got, gentlemen? Ladies, gentlemen, people in the chat, what else you got for me? Like you said, we're not gonna go super late tonight. 'Cause we got an
Might got an early morning.
but we'll stay on for another 5-ish minutes.
I'm expecting no live next week. I don't care about the Super Bowl.
Okay, so you guys got to let me know in the chat. Everybody who's watching currently, there's 11 people. It says 11 people are watching. You guys got to let me know.
13 on my end.
Do you guys want to do a live next weekend or no? Because of the Super Bowl. Because if everybody's just gonna be watching Super Bowl, they're not gonna have the live on. Then there's no point in doing it. But if you guys are gonna come jump on the live, then we'll do it. This is right now.
As I don't speak Spanish.
As of right now, I don't have Super Bowl points. So
yeah, so I don't speak Spanish, so I wouldn't be watching the halftime show anyway. So not worried about that.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not watching the halftime show either. Oh man, I'm not gonna make any other comments on that. Oh man, I heard there's another halftime show going on as well, but
That's what I heard.
Tailgate says we will be here. Okay, all right. We got one. We got one, folks.
What the world? So weird. I think it's not.
Oh, see, Jesse James custom pits. That's why it didn't come up when I typed it in. It's Jesse James custom pits. That makes sense. Find these guys. They're in San Antonio or they're in Houston? Because when I type in, they must not really be online like that. Because when I type them in, only thing that comes up is Pits by JJ. That's the only thing that comes up. Let me look, because these aren't. Yeah, no, these aren't. That's not the same builder. I can tell. Interesting. Yeah, he needs to get his social media game up for sure. TJ said I can make it. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. If y'all don't have anything else, we're gonna hop off this thing. But we appreciate everybody helping on. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the live. I know it was kind of short today, but I'll keep you updated on if we're going to go live next Sunday for Super Bowl. That could actually be pretty fun. I could set up the table with a bunch of food, some drinks, just hang out for the Super Bowl. We might have to do that. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Once again, I'm gonna leave the school link down there. If you're interested, check it out. Get your 7-day free trial, and we will catch you later. And also, remember, guys, we try to go live every weekend. Doesn't always happen. Things do come up, but people in the school can always reach out to me at any time. Reach out to TJ, reach out to Greg, anybody in the school. We're all accessible. We get notifications just like any other social media platform. So it's really cool to be able to continue the conversation throughout the week on that platform. So with that being said, I will catch you guys later.